And Mad Lust Envy with contribution to the match arena as well. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Let me scroll up and find my match arena link. Dude, oh my, Cooper with the 20 as well. Listen, Truce once again. Listen, we're only allowed to beef when we're in person. Appreciate you very much for the $20 contribution, man. Thank you. Dude. Listen, that face emote, it used to run rampant in my personal Discord when we did stuff, and then when that Discord ended up going away, they were like, we need to put it somewhere so we can still see it. So it's ended up on Twitch here. There's a picture of me from high school.
Should be immortalized at this point.
We'll take what we can get. Like I said, it's gonna be Kai versus Nicky video games coming up. I believe Nicky is on the Vergil point, and then Kai is gonna be rocking. Is that Mag-Doom Phoenix? I see. Which, yeah, it does look like it.
Does look like it, as my Discord is trying to now force open itself after force closing itself multiple times.
Very good.
Vergil versus Magneto is always going to be a chaotic 99 second, but we're going to see the round trip coming out from the beginning into a happy birthday, but the hidden missiles cause Dr. Doom to fall out. It's going to be a wonderful amount of meter gain for Magneto into the TAZ round.
Yeah, definitely a super unfortunate situation there to not get both, but that's okay. Gets away from the attempt at using the cold SAR there, trying to keep that track down as best we can, but the empty low. Be able to find the open up here, and a dead Vergil, very nice.
You're already dead, doing the body, or sorry, the corpse hot mix-up with the repulsion. And we're going straight into another combo confirmation on Dr. Doom, snapping in the dog this time. Love to see it.
Yeah, snap is definitely the right call. I mean, you could potentially X-Factor or spend some meter to try and get the kill there, but I think this is definitely the right course of action. Now it's only going to take 1 meter, oh, actually 2 because of the combo route. That's okay, though. Well worth it to take out the dog.
Yeah, Dr. Doom's going to need to get an immediate hit here on Magneto and get the snap in on Dr. Doom, but unfortunately, up backs into air throw straight into the gravity squeeze, and that is going to be right through game 1.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's 5 bars to transform into Phoenix or it's 5 bars spent in that way to be able to just kill some characters. Super strong stuff from Kai to be able to get the finish. No punish, had the exact right read on the air throw, even up back to get the block, but ends up finding the air throw either way.
I like seeing the use of the Disruptor there to nullify the round trip, but it's a little sketchy because of the recovery. Snapping in the Phoenix immediately, though. Vergil does get the hit, but was not ready for the confirmation. Phoenix gets a slide with no confirmation either. Raw tag back into Magneto, into the round trip. Or sorry, Lunar Face straight to the raw tag.
Yeah, it's actually going to leave in Dr. Doom this time for a more solid mix-up. Had the first hit, but didn't commit. Maybe thought Rapid Slash was going to fix the combo for them. Super unfortunate to have had these 2 opportunities not pan out for you.
Close spot there, but unfortunately falls right into the jail from Magneto onto the Tri-Dash. 1 missile left just for the confirmation off the OTG. Goes into the TAC up. We actually land it this time. No counter. We're going to be going into the butter gun. Are we going to get the re-hut jump? No, we're not. We're not even going to get a confirmation off the butter gun.
Oh, slides on through, tries to match the light after the teleport, but we have the assist. The dog is there to save us, but now with 5 bars built up, I mean, at this point, you just got to kill through the team as best you can, but save as much meter as possible. This is not what you want to see. One of the best things you've got on your team to deal with this this situation you put yourself in.
The TAC up this time. Are we going to see the Magneto Infinite? Got the initial part, and yes, the re-jump. No timing required on that falling heavy. For some reason, Magneto's recovery on it lets him do it whenever.
Very good. Push away in a better OTG. Sets up the Devil Trigger this time. Throws the round trip. Oh, was definitely expecting a cross up there. Things end up really well, though. And again, a great use of all the different special moves coming out from Vergil. It's a lot of unique situations you end up seeing with this character. So having the right sauce for the right opportunity is really important.
And Phoenix left down, but does have 5 bars. So gotta be very careful about how you pop this chicken. Goes into the Rapid Slash, no punish from the Phoenix side. Goes straight into the Rapid Slash again, and Spiral Swords are active. we're just going to be running away at this point.
Yeah. Let's see what we can find. Good blocks there. I mean, at this point, yeah, just spending all this meter to actually try and get the pop here definitely sucks. You really need some meter to be able to deal with this here, and now it's going to get pushed away by the pop, too. That's so unfortunate.
So unfortunate on the Dark Phoenix side. Late activation on the X Factor prevents the pickup off of the burst. We are going to see the Photon Array into a Spiral Swords. Managed to get the second bar barely, and at this rate, might actually be able to time out. There's only 7 seconds left on the clock.
Mashing the light makes things a little more complicated here. This block is everything now, but we do have X Factor.
Nullify the chip, and Phoenix is taking the red light damage. No, but the chip at the last second.
Ends up just getting clipped in the legs. Like you said, Phoenix starts to herself out after a certain amount of time, and it's not about total health, it's about percentage health. So that's such a winnable situation there if you just, all you need is one good block.
Push block into the Cold Star there. No confirmation off of Vergil, got a little finicky, and then the HSD kicked in. Magneto was able to get away, but no punish.
Oh, missed out on the pick up there. Again, the Hypergrav not quite working out, but dude, this use of the Cold Star assist for pickups with Vergil has been so sick so far.
Yeah, a little bit of slop on the Magneto side. That was definitely a super jump up forward, but if you're not careful with the input, you'll actually get a Tiger Knee quarter circle forward there, and that was the disruptor that came out. But Dr. Doom is going to make up for that mistake and get the kill on Vergil, hopefully.
Oh, just a touch too far. Okay, it's fine. Projectile kills, it still counts. It's all one combo.
Oh, good adjustment. The hard kick there. This is not fast enough.
Oh, and misses out on the cancel there too. When you're dashing down in a moment like that, a lot of times you need to whiff a button. Even if it's not going to hit, it gets you to the ground faster because you do slow down as you get closer to the floor.
Tried to do that side switch combo there twice. You got to be careful with the crouching light off of that air-to-air staircase down. You generally want to do standing light there because it's faster and also has a larger hitbox. But the other Dr. Doom on the other side is going to get the confirmation off the Cold Star. And this should hopefully be a good turn of the tides.
Yeah, I mean, you have one, almost two Follow My Lead stocked up at this point. It's actually going to go for the slowdown to the tag, it looks like.
I like this. If you're able to get the hit immediately off of the Cold Mist, then you're able to do the Follow My Lead on the Dark Phoenix. But unfortunately, Dr. Doom goes down. Ami needs space to breathe.
Oh no, and pops for X Factor just to get hit, and now we should be able to just go into the infinite here. TK shot, pick it up. No, drops it.
Oh, ARF combo into the Okami shuffle. That's not going to work.
Oh no, got pushed away by the burst there. Kai with a great showing, 3 games straight. Dude, Nicky was like so close on so many opportunities, and I really like how they used Cold Star assist, but I think that they are under anything weird going on. They are just enjoying themselves. I'm about to say this again, by the way, because now I get to say it to YouTube. For anybody that doesn't know, Tong, Brandon, as well as a lot of the other production people that are involved with TNS are actually on vacation in Korea, so they're taking a very well-deserved break, so huge shouts to them while they're out there doing their thing. But you know, we're still in it. The show must go on. We have to have Marvel. What else are we gonna do?
Yep, and they're still at it. Spiral's still at it with this Shuma-Gorath, getting the Hyper Mystic Ray for the immediate invincibility to punish the Bionic Arm into the Stalking Flare for Dormammu, getting the setup necessary, but unfortunately was not ready for that confirmation to be able to kill Spencer here. Flame Carpet's going to be doing it after the eruption.
Triple charges. Dropping Meteor. Standing Heavy is a touch too far, but again, dude, the grounded normals of Shuma. We talk about this a ton when we talk about Shuma. Has actually really strong normals. It's just that they're all insanely particular, right? They all have a very specialized job, but they're really good at that job.
Yeah, and when you have that Shuma Dorm Shell, just the Standing Heavy Dark Hole assist call is, you know, just the bread and butter for the shell, but when you have Jam Session to fix in on top of it, it just gets even crazier. Oh, and we're going to see the slide. Spiral not ready for the low on the Hawkeye. X Factor gets the net arrow trap, but will not be able to get the confirmation after the launch. Just goes into the forward throw instead and goes into the scatter shot for the confirmation instead of trying to link the buttons to see the adjustment online.
Okay. No, the arrow doesn't quite get away, and we get the X Factor. I think that my brain just auto-corrected and like auto-filled what was happening. I just realized Frankie's playing Spencer, Hawkeye, Vergil. This is not the normal Frankie stuff.
This is one of those teams that Frankie will bust out. Yeah, a lot of times back in the olden days, you would see Frankie bust out a lot of Yipes teams, and this was one of the main secondary teams for him over the years. So in matchups where he may not feel as confident with Magneto, or maybe connection maybe a little spotty or something, you may see him bust out this point Spencer.
Awkward trade. Ends up finding the jab, though. Combos on the squid. I'm not sure how much the combos are effective for Spencer against the odd body characters, just because he has, because of how his pickups function.
Can be a little awkward. We did see him drop a vertical grapple just because Shuma was not in the right spot after the grapple extension in the first match, but you know, it's not going to be as necessary when Dormammu's on point, set up with the 2 red 1 blue eruption. Setting up the flame carpet, no punish on the assist though with Bionic Arm.
I thought it was gonna be Bionic Arm when he cashed out the attempt at the charges there. Ends up working out though. Teleport, no, just stays committed, stays on the ground here. He's gonna go for the check and actually lock him down for the majority of the swords.
It was unfortunate on Spiral's side. It was just a hair late for the Chaotic Flame. That's a punish normally, but Vergil does have to respect it at all times. Can't actually get a punish, unlike Dante in that situation. Is trying to get the lockdown on Dormammu right now with the triple arrow assist, but falls into the teleport vortex with the jam session calls, and it's going to be a quick X Factor.
Light made it a pretty easy pickup there. They able to completely light things up. Shout out Shattercoin, by the way. I see you, homie. Appreciate you as always. And the left-right mix-up. I mean, Dormammu, Shuma. Whenever we do see Shuma, it's not surprising that Dormammu ends up being one of the pairings for it, one of the most popular pairings for it. Dormammu's built to use Shuma beam. It is just like with him, it's like designed with him in mind.
Absolutely. As Angelic told me way back in the day, that was one of the few Dormammu shells that truly works to round out a team, and it gives him the offense necessary that Missiles typically doesn't. Unfortunately, that was a Mystic Smash that was not supposed to happen on Spiral's side, but got the adjustment on the air-to-air, and then another drop, but we're going to go into the Hyper Mystic right here, and it's actually going to punish him before, because the invincibility does run out before the start of the flash up.
And the sword's just too active, keeps him locked down for a significant portion of time, and then the slant shot to pull him out of the skies. Are you serious?
Jam Session's going to get punished as well. Vergil's going to teleport to the other side, try to keep Shuma locked down, and raw tag into the Spencer. Got a little frosty with that overhead immediately out the gates too, but Shuma is going to get the punish here on the low. Raw tag into Dante to recover the red life. Love to see it.
I didn't think you had enough. I thought the hit stun was going to be way too high to get even a single hit of Clay Pigeon there, but it ends up working out. Jesus, dude.
You have all the time in the world off of the Shuma raw tag if you just do one medium into HS with the eyes on them. Oh, and we're going to see the Big Bang 3 red into the Dark Hole mix-up. No, we're not. We're going to see Team Super straight off the Dark Matter, save the X Factor, get the Flame Carpet set up after putting some charges down. Oh, and the Eruption is actually going to concentrate here. That's going to be favorable. Hawkeye has to be ready to block and ends up not ready for this jam session. Teleport with the punish, and that is not going to be enough, but he does have the second bar barely. Has to go into Devil Trigger because it's too high for the $1 million.
Ollie and Stinger into the follow through actually ends up being enough. So the point Spencer is not going to do quite as much as we needed here in Spiral. Going to be able to close out Mario, who is a lot of people's. I feel like Mario has become a lot of people's hero when it comes to the way that he plays the game, the team that he pilots, as well as how successful he's able to be with it. Definitely sick.
Yeah, just very sound neutral, very strong assist calling from a team that you would not expect. Just being able to call the web balls at the perfect timings. And we are going to see the Shinku Hadouken get massive damage on Dormammu here. That's already 50%.
Dude, and we're actually getting incredibly well-timed throws there to get punished on these attempts at the Mighty Strikes. Just like that again, he hits him right at the end of it. So sick.
That's actually not going to be enough, I think.
Oh, I thought he was going to get the TAC or the S. Was very close.
Were you? Yes. Finish that stalking player. It's not safe. Off the S, there's so much hit stun on that Ryu. On the Ryu jump S, manages to be able to get the confirmation off of almost anywhere. Even super jump height if necessary. Thor is going to eat that mix-up from the Tatsu, the Vortex if you will, but not able to convert off of the jump S there. We're going to see the Elastic Slam from mid-screen after whipping a button.
Yep, and he's going to save up a bit. Not going to spend that X-Factor straight away. Level 3 should be enough here. So you are going to save your X-Factor for a mix-up here, which is definitely the correct call whenever you can, I think. At least with characters like this.
Especially Super-Skrull getting the damage, and there's the down H. It's going to cross up as Spider-Man tries to air dash out of the corner. That very slow one-way air dash into the meteor smash. Unfortunately, barely has to use the meter, but is just short of the next bar. And off of the whip, the Elastic Slam, that is a free punish for Wolverine with no bars to cancel into to stay safe.
Damn, Wolverine cooking up, man. I feel like not enough people respect Mario and Snap. I feel like he gets it is shocking how many of his wins he ends up getting off of, I guess Happy Birthday's here to start, but off of this Wolverine anchor getting crazy comebacks. It happens so much.
He's going to be able to go into the Crawler Assault here. The Berserker Barrage should allow him to actually get the combo extension as necessary, but we're going to see straight into the Fatal Claw. Tries to go into the Mighty Punish, and into the Scroll Torch is actually going to get the punish, but the down heavy is going to whiff on Wolverine. Wolverine's going to get hit anyways after taking backward.
No, and then just, he stalls. I heard the Windows reboot noise. Unfortunately, ends up finding the hit afterwards. Skrull, gonna look for something here, dashes up and tries to threaten the low.
Oh, the rolling hook again. I would love to see more of that in this matchup, especially with how ground-based Mario's team is, but you have to be very careful in the event that it whiffs. And there's the, I forget what that move is called at the moment.
Tatsu should be able to beat that. No, but we're already past it. Doesn't matter. Rolling hook beats him again.
Be careful with level 3 X Factor with Spidey. It is extremely difficult to control. His normal combos actually do not work in this situation. You have to go into a lot of web throw loops, which actually run out the clock a lot faster because there's not that hit stop to actually stop the X Factor counter.
Oh,
Air throw
no.
there. It's gonna be no. Does not get it. You have to do the jump medium there because of how fast he is.
All these individual hits really adding up though with 5 bars. I mean, Thor doesn't really have a way to spend this meter super effectively.
This is a really frustrating matchup for Thor just because the web ball actually eats up all the armor because it is a capture state, so it overrides it. You have to rely on the ability to actually nullify the projectiles before it actually comes into contact with Thor. And that is just a very unsafe gamble.
You asked, and now I have to think about it. What is the name of that move? It's the spin forward is Orbital Grudge, right? Am I making that up?
I think it is Orbital Grudge.
Stone Smite is the charge?
Yeah, Stone Smite, Orbital Grudge, and Tenderizer are the 3 assists, yeah.
Yeah, because the spin, yeah, okay.
Middle Buster, I think, is the follow-up.
It has the follow-up has a name. See, it is an unbelievable amount of stuff to...
Every follow-up in this game probably has a name.
You just can't know everything, dude. There's too much.
It's too much. Oh, actually switch to the Purification Assist with MechWarrior. I think that was unintentionally a mistake previously because I saw the Dark Hole Assist. Normally when you see the Dormammu shell, it's generally Purification because it allows Thor to actually get pickups off of air throws and other things.
Yeah, it is actually a shockingly good assist for this character. He's one of the only characters that uses it effectively enough to be worth picking.
Are seeing, unfortunately, full screen assist calls with Purification when it's up close, and that's going to be unsafe, allowing Ryu to get a lot of damage, but not going into the superhero. I wonder if that was intentional to not super cancel. Well, that's going to be dead, Dormammu!
Somehow they're both alive. Super jumps and goes for the super again. It doesn't quite hit Dormammu, but look at how much life he loses just coming in.
And Ryu on the other side getting the Stalking Flare setup. Are we going to raw tag in? Nope, we're just going to try to do something here, but unfortunately was not ready. He didn't even bother to call Stone Smite. I think Dormammu was still recovering from those 4 seconds of not being able to call an assist. S.
No, it was too late. Oh,
cross up heavy.
Dude, I think he was trying to push block there too. The random medium, it looked like.
Not gonna crawler assault here. I think I can actually lose the Skull Torch in that situation, but just raw S to keep the punish, keep it simple, and that's what you got to do with level 2 X Factor Spider-Man. Too much going on. This character to actually reliably combo sometimes with the speed increase.
Definitely makes sense. Some
here where we're used to at least seeing like a foot of snow every other year. Or something.
I was gonna say you're waking up and just like getting the chains out. You just get used to it.
SkrullSpawn is going to show us that snow does not matter as we put the heat on the ground. On the air throw on Iron Fist here, Weeberman is going to be trying to fight for his life as the bat is loose.
Oy, with the Luminous Body, couldn't quite get the track down here. Decent attempt with the Tenderizer as well, especially against a character like Iron Fist that doesn't have great situational, doesn't have much to get out of situations like that past just super jumping. Tenderizer is really good at catching those spots.
Oh, actually, we're seeing the hidden missiles assist from SkrullSpawn instead of Plasma Beam. I just realized that.
Damn, ends up working out though. That was really nice for the reset, actually.
Right, gets the Luminous Body set up, and that's going to be hit on Ryu. Are we going to see a TAC of any kind? Oh, just a reset into the fake TAC reset with the hidden missiles call. Ryu gets the block after the air throw, and a clean hit on Firebrand. We are going to kill the bat here and now. Is the go.
Yeah, heart and soul of the team for sure. Doom and oh no, still alive, but okay, ends up getting chipped. I was gonna say, Doom Skrull is still a pretty decent shell. Tenderizer is surprisingly effective for Doom, but launcher out of the corner and good flight, had the right idea.
The adjustment does manage to skate past the Shinku Hadouken. Here comes the Metsatsu Shoryu. It's going to completely whiff. Dr. Doom's not even going to try to punish because he is aware of the Akuma X Factor on the other side. And we're going to see the heavy Shoryu cancel into the Beam Super on the first 3 hits, and that is possible. So we can do Shinku Hadouken, massive damage on Super-Skrull, but no X Factor activation.
That's Team M Bison, by the way, and Dim Sum both coming through with the subs. Thank you, Tim M Bison. Dude, I've lived through one blizzard, I guess more of an ice storm, and that is I would never wish that on my worst enemy. I'd rather have a hurricane.
Ice storm sucks.
Straight on through, Skrull able to cook up the assist there. Tries to go for the teleport, but Akuma, even having that X Factor, wasn't able to get too much advantage.
Oh, nice go, Hado. Confirmation of the X Factor. Going to be going into the Beam Super here. Actually, Fireball Super, excuse me. Trying to get this chip out on Dr. Doom. As much chip damage as possible. Dr. Doom just going to be able to try to lame this out as much as possible. We are going to have to burn the bars while Akuma doesn't have any to be able to punish. Photon Array. Try to stall out this X Factor as much as possible, but just one Fireball I think will do it on chip damage.
And at this point, definitely did a great job, like you said, of killing that X Factor time, sacrificing all that meter for it. I mean, recognizing that against Akuma, you don't really need much meter as the Fireball gets the hit. Yeah, you don't really need any meter to be able to deal with this character.
Yeah, the main thing with Akuma is just always got to try to play above him while he has the meter, and then try to bait him into demon flipping or something unsafe and try to get the punish there, but unfortunately was not ready as he jumped up into the Fireball. And Weeberman takes the first game, gets a kidnap right off the start, trying to retaliate and go into this unblockable setup. Iron Fist was not ready with the Iron Rage to be able to punish the Tenderizer assist there, and we are going to just see the damage coming out.
I see people in chat romanticizing snow, by the way. Snow is fun until you live in it. But as soon as you've had to shovel snow or drive in ice, then it's no longer fun. It's really fun as a spectator, though.
Only fun as a spectator while watching Home Alone.
Yeah, there you go.
Tatsu's going to be able to dodge all the missiles and nullify them so they don't get a coup.
Oh, flipped on through, almost is able to get the firm there. Tries to go for the back throw, ends up just going for the Team Super.
It's not ready for though. That staggered jab into launch evidently works.
Oh, nice fix, dude. Able to get the jab to be able to keep the pickup. Muong Chicken, by the way, 43 months. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
to stagger out that same side mix-up with Dr. Doom just to avoid the bust out with Iron Fist. Still has X Factor on deck, so got to be ready for that. And there it is. Didn't even need the X Factor yet.
Yeah, didn't even need the pop. I was expecting him just to go for it to get through it here, but like you said, not even necessary. So still having it for the mix-up here is deadly.
Oh, but unfortunately went too early with the air throw. SkrullSpawn's going to be able to get the kill here, but did not go into the level 3 immediately. Now we'll go into it. As Super-Skrull manages to get SkrullSpawn tied up on the board 1-1 against Weeberman.
C-Racker said, driving on ice is exciting. Watching people slide around is an experience. Like I said, snow and ice are fun as a spectator. Good use of the crumple, by the way, to get around the missiles coming. That's super smart.
Use the crumple if you have it. We are going to see Spirit of the Dragon straight into the Shinku Hadouken. Searchlight straight up. Gonna be a dead Firebrand. Raw tag back into Iron Fist. Still has enough time. Goes for the air-to-air as Dr. Doom tries to escape or retaliate. Not sure which, but it doesn't matter. Dr. Doom is going down as long as Weeberman finishes this combo. There goes the meterless reset there. Just checks him with the standing medium.
Dude, full follow through again. Final character coming up. The super to keep him locked down. It stops any attempt to escape.
Left-right mix-up off the Spirit of the Dragon that caused the soft knockdown to be able to X-Factor. Allow Iron Fist to get up on match point. Weeberman looking nice after that second game.
Definitely super dirty. What a way to keep you locked down. Dude, I love the idea with Spirit of the Dragon, especially because I think it is, I don't know if it's just that it has long hit stun or if it is a hard knockdown, a soft knockdown there, excuse me, but being able to know that you're going to be able to kind of toss yourself the alley-oop off that meaty super that's super sick.
And not to mention with the startup, like before and after flash with supers like that, you always have to be aware sometimes, like, does it come out frame 0? Is it going to hit same side, or is it just going to lag just enough to, until I get to the other side and then I have to block the cross out?
Yeah. Team works out well. Try to go for the jump in and look for something. Not quite there, though.
And the Auto can assist. Atsu is unfortunately barely whiffing and not respecting Dr. Doom here. If he puts out 1 foot dive, that's going to be it for Iron Fist, but Iron Fist was ready to block that time. You gotta be ready for those Tatsu calls. That anything that's more than a half screen away calling Akuma is ballsy. You just gotta be ready to launch him whenever you see him coming like that.
Oh my god, what a whiff punish there. Let Akuma do the work for you and goes for the snap, actually.
Oh, tried to bait something out there, gave him a little wiggle, but Super-Skrull didn't fight, ended up getting hit very soon after. Dragon into the Shinku Hadouken is going to be it for Super-Skrull. Have enough time to raw tag into the Iron Fist and try to challenge. Dr. Doom comes down with the foot dive. Iron Fist didn't fight this time and stays keeping his space away from Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I mean, Doom doesn't really have anything to gain here from playing it too passive. I mean, X Factor's still there. Meter's still available. Just for the flex, we armor through the foot dive.
Managed to parry through the foot dive. Dr. Doom not able to get the confirm off of that, and that is going to be it as Weeberman takes it 3-1 in an ever so clean with that Iron Fist and the Tatsu assist.
Yeah, showing off some cool stuff as well. As you see, the key charges, depending on situation, can is it every version of key charge has arm?
Is more on the high end of his capabilities. I think you see more Iron Man because it takes way more technical demand than Zero, obviously.
Plus, he just like he's more work from a technical standpoint and stuff like that. And he's also more work from the perspective of just winning with him is hard, right? Like to just be as blunt as possible. Iron Man as a character, it is difficult to win with sometimes.
And did see the flamethrower there to nullify the Unibeam out of the gate. And unfortunately, once Chris commits, it's just going to be like Winter Soldier or any other gun character, Cable, whoever. If you play chicken and you super jump too early when the other player is grounded, it's generally going to be a death sentence here. We are going straight into the Iron Man Infinite. Joker is not going to be dropping this anytime soon.
Oi, brother. You're to be Chris, try to get some damage down. How can you find this tag now is the question. Can't. Fall straight into it.
All right, Bionic Arm there is going to be -9, but we are going to see the level 3 out of Iron Man into the Iron Avenger. Going to be a nice clean pickup here as we do the tri-dash across the screen into the Repulsor Bomb. X-Factor, love to see it, kill the problem character. Force Mickey to show if he's a Gundam pilot or not.
You know what, chat, I'm not taking credit for people's drops anymore. It's y'all's fault. Y'all did it. There's no commentator's curse. It's y'all. Y'all need to get better at the game. I've decided. I decided right now, actually.
All right, and super jump, medium, air to air, into the skillet.
Oh my god, and with the slant shot, gets the pickup.
Oh, I was hoping to see a Sentinel off. Ask who you like, Wing Zero or Tall Geese.
On back. Tried to go for the jump heavy, was a touch too far. It's gonna chase him down with the arm, but Sentinel just keeps cruising.
Right into the rocket punch into the hard drive. We are gonna see the Gundam off. One of us has X-Factor.
Yeah, the X-Factor is gonna make a big difference in this one. Very similar to Marvel 2 in that if you are going to go to the air fights, a lot of the times, if both players have already committed to flight, it's better to be above. But more uniquely in this game compared to Marvel 2, is we actually missed the confirm, is that it's a little dangerous to be the one to initiate the jump because of that right there. Goes for the super jump, pushes the heavy, goes for a throw attempt. Even if the throw doesn't connect, you still get a really good normal that you can cancel. But in the end, Mickey still gets the better of it.
Down with that falling light. That has to be one of the most underrated hitboxes on any jump button ever. We are going to see Magneto get that crisp slide on Chris and not ready to block the low. We are just going to be going straight into the combo here. No playing around. Snaps in. Sentinel comes in, gets thrown, throws him away from the drones. Great adjustment. Gravity squeeze.
Yep, very smart. Keep your team in order. Magneto still rocking through things. And you can play this team so effectively, very similar to the stuff that Ray plays, obviously, right? Because while you do have a different beam in Unibeam, other than the fact that Doom takes a big step backwards and you have Doom on your team, Unibeam is just as effective, it feels like, in a lot of these situations. In some cases, it's better because it is a beam that actually keeps your opponent standing if it hits them on the ground, which in some unique cases is way better for characters.
For sure. Iron Man getting the kill on Spencer here. Chris coming in. And we're just going to be trying to play the air game here. But the Magnum is going to beat out the Repulsor Blast. No confirmation there. Oh, tries going in the satellite, but wasn't ready for the firm there.
Dude, I don't know if him moving it back and forth juked him out or what, but he was not expecting him to just fire.
I can't tell if it looked like he air dashed forward there, so he was trying to see possibly if he got him just out of it, but Mickey had the perfect delay on that. Unfortunately, didn't have the perfect delay there on defense, as Magneto is going to get a little tricky. Joker getting his rocks off, and we are going to be going into the Magnetic Tempest to keep it simple.
Okay, so Joker getting back into that one there. Obviously, the key to this, really, it feels like, is just taking out the Chris. It feels like when Redfield is able to live a decent amount of time and get himself established, it's going to be so difficult to close that distance. Goes prone, and he's able to shoot him out of the start of the attempt to super the assist.
That was going to be massive damage on Sentinel. He probably would have been at like 20% life, and then we would have just, I imagine we would have seen the Proton Cannon straight out of the gate.
Okay, snap is not what we wanted, but still manages to find the situation as best we can. Spencer Trying to fight back in with the drones.
Confirmation. Just go low there? I couldn't even tell with all the drones.
Yeah, I was gonna say some Hellzone stuff going on. Not able to really see what was even happening. Spencer on the anchor now.
Oh, nice side switch. Goes into the low. Airman's known for the up downs. Not any buttons there. Doesn't have the 3 bars to be able to commit to the Iron Avenger and the punish either. And nice assist call with Sentinel. As soon as he jumped, just called the drones. And get the push block back into the drones. Joker up on match point.
Yeah, another important skill for you to have in situations like that, especially when you have one of these assists like drones, like missiles, like like Cold Star we saw earlier. Knowing how to push block your opponents to make your assist more effective on defense when they're whiffing is super important. That's a great pickup, but unfortunately was a little too close to the wall. Made it too awkward.
And there's the Proton Cannon. It's going to be massive damage on Sentinel there, and he's dead. X-Factor's there to stay safe, so the Magnum can't get the punish there and go to the level 3, kill off Iron Man. Joker trying to keep that momentum right now, trying to stall out with the smart mines, set up the opportunities. Oh, and manages to block just in time for the grenade super. Not ready to DHC immediately into Spencer, and also everything was coming out with the drones.
Yeah, and the falling back into the Molotov there. Zip forward to be able to get the confirm into the corner here. Has X-Factor. Just to be the team super, though, which is going to get the OTG.
Full grapple, they're going to be able to get the kill. Going to the side switch. No, we're not. Air dashes straight up. Knows it was cross up, so it was going to hit later than usual, and gets the raw launch on the Spencer here. Just short, unfortunately, of the 3rd bar. Thought he was going to have it. Manages to block just in time. Chicken block. Here comes the grenade super. We'll be able to get the air throw, but Chris elects the X-Factor there. Gets hit by the slide. Magneto's out. No homing grenade coming out.
Oh, trying to find some value out of your X-Factor here. Shotgun actually connects, just barely shoots him in the legs.
Oh, massive damage on Sentinel there. That's double Magnum. He's down to like 20%. Do not call him again. He will die.
Oh my god, that try jump here. And now we're going to have drones for that last mix-up here. As we've seen, it doesn't have to be too worried about it. Has plenty of time, but instead use it for the extension.
Okay, Tempest gets the kill. Spencer comes in by himself, but unfortunately that S is not able to reach around that far, unfortunately. But Magneto is going to be able to get the kill here. Goes to the level 3 gravity squeeze. That is going to be it. Joker takes it 3-1.
Extremely smart mix up there too. You have to take initiative and try and go for the hit before he touches the ground. You always have to remember, when Spencer's on the team, when he touches the floor, we can just push 2 buttons. And like, by the way, definitely make sure you check it out. ! Matcherino in the chat. It'll potentially add a little bit more money into the prize pool for the players. But now we got Clem, and Clem is going to play the old team again. So this is something we've seen from him, is he's been rotating between the 2 teams a little more freely. And yeah, he's going to go back to the old stuff right here. So he does have that sick OTG, as well as one of, if not, definitely in the conversation for best Haggar's best assist in Arthur daggers. They're ridiculous together.
Yeah, 100%. Haggar Arthur is, I mean, we saw Paradigm make a name for the shell early on kind of mid-on, I guess, in 2017, getting top 8 at EVO, interchanging that with the Dormammu Doom Shell that we're seeing on the other side on JC's. And, but, you know, just being able to see Haggar Dormammu or Haggar Arthur, just, either of those shells are absolutely terrifying.
Now looking for the super jump, trying to close the distance, trying to sneak in the low, but Captain America solid as always. Both players, no truly clean hits yet. Both have been playing pretty solid. And from, I mean, Clem just trying to stalk his prey, and JC doing a really good job of being risk adverse, considering the fact that he is playing a character that has the ability to go as silly as he wants to.
I would love to see JC try to just get an opportunity where Haggar is committing to a jump and just catch him with an air throw. Try to get at momentum started, because I feel like that's how Captain America is going to get hit. But all this chip damage is working against Haggar extremely well. I'd have to see a raw tag or even a DHC and a Deadpool here soon, and that's where it is. JC was ready for it, and that's going to be the momentum that Captain America needs to get this train started.
There you go. Good start. DHC should do just enough. Yeah, I mean, Doom, when you're at that low height and very close to Doom when he DHCs, it does extra damage because you get all the hits from your front projectiles, and depending on how big the character is, sometimes you can hit the backside ones too.
Oh. Raw Lariat into the X Factor confirmed that's going to be a dead Captain America. Clem just trying to find any ounce of momentum at this point. Not going to see a Raw tag here into Arthur into the gold armor to get truly set up here. But Haggar is just going to try to take advantage of being absolutely terrifying on incoming. Stalking Flare comes down while Haggar is at super good height. Great block. Stay aware of the dagger's assist. It is super fast, and it will punish Dormammu if he's trying to commit to anything. Throws the Lariat into the punch super, and we're going to see Katy Perry come out. Here comes the level 3. Save the princess.
Say so much counterplay, so much beater off the table for both players here, and in the end it's going to leave us with time dwindling way down and JC on a pretty significant lead here, but that lead could crumble with an air-to-air like that. So sick.
He's going to the TAC there instead of raw tagging into Haggar off the golden axe, but the Lancers are going to cause the stagger. That's going to be enough damage to get the life lead with 4 seconds left on the clock. Arthur needs to find an opportunity to try to Goddess Bracelet stall out the Dr. Doom. If he's full screen, he will not be able to get the conversion necessary, and the timer pops just as the armor pops. I wonder if Clem saw the timer and was just like, okay, I can pop gold armor here, and it's going to run out when the clock runs through.
Yeah, he popped it like right around 12 seconds, so I think that he might have done the calculations there. Super sick.
It's the air on Captain America, snaps in Dormammu immediately. Clem trying to turn this into a quick 2-0 at the minute. Gets the pipe on JC as he's trying to escape with Dormammu.
Dude, quick work, such a cool assist for this as well. Team Super, the shoot up, it is able to completely destroy Dormammu.
Just for the jump light there, trying to bait Doom into escaping or pressing a button, but ends up getting the Uno reverse card played on him. Haggar is about to eat a lot of damage here, but we are going to have to commit to everything necessary here. We're probably going to see the Photon Array. Oh, actually go into the team here with the hard for Charging Star, get the hard knockdown. That was weird.
Dude, that was sick timing on the command throw, though. I feel like a lot of people would just mash the regular throw there, but able to find things through with the pile driver. It should be more than enough to kill with the 3 bars invested, and we still have X Factor. JC on his worst anchor.
You know it's coming. Anytime you see a double jump character with Haggar, he's going to be ready to prime that delayed backdrop on the character on incoming, because they will not be able to, or they give up their unthrowability at that point once they double jump.
Damn, that's why you love wrestling. Super jump right away, ends up finding the pipe on the assist there, but JC does a pretty decent job of being able to position. A lot of the times just blocking things like that with your body is good enough. Like, you don't have to actually do anything, you just have to position yourself to where you could do something if you wanted to, and a lot of times that's good enough to save whatever's happening.
Getting a lot of chip damage here on Dr. Doom though. Oh, and nice delayed lariat there as Captain America tries to delay and come down with the anti-ground kick. Ends up eating the lariat into the punch super. Gets just enough punches to where he's able to get the full combo here. Snaps in the Dormammu once again. He gets the cross-up pipe.
Dude, crazy damage off of this one. Gets a coast to coast as well. And he gets the reset Dormammu. What are you going to do there, man?
Jump light, and once again, same mix-up on Dr. Doom there. Just the delayed meaty, thinking Doom that, giving Doom the illusion, think that he can escape, and ends up just biting the dust. Captain America comes in, trying to avoid the snap that Haggar is placing right now. Goes to the command throw, delayed lariat. JC, unfortunately, a little too slow on that punish. That's going to be it for Clem, 3-0.
Yeah, just gets caught in such an unfortunate situation there. That is like a very basic but very effective trap from Haggar, as he can commit to that command throw when you jump. As soon as he sees you jump, you see a whiffed command throw and you
lost. It was like, I remember that one. That's when you bet on this guy, and he got completely blown out.
Oh, dude. Well, next one up. As I said, I don't have the shirt today, but you know it's there in spirit. Tony Kila gets the hit straight away and is able to cash out here on Deadpool. Almost gets the sword loop, but ends up with the tag on Zenpool's side.
The Tony Killa mix-up, always got to be ready for it. Helmbreaker, call, Samurai Edge, and cross-up with the low. And from the back, getting shot in the Achilles heel there. Ryu is about to go down, but another drop for Tony Killa. You would think that would be coming from Zenpool's side, being on that West Coast connection. Air throw on the heavy teleport there. Actually shoots him out of the Spiral Swords activation. Is that another? That's another 2 Spiral Swords back-to-back are knocked out of startup. And Vergil is going to get the Helmbreaker and Samurai Edge there.
Doesn't matter. He still just gets the Helmbreaker. Even with, just imagine those 2 bars hit. If those 2 swords connect, it's the same result. Pushes the S and frame traps. Just recognizes that the X Factor gets popped, pushes the H, and is able to get the punish. That is so sick from Tony.
I think what's even funnier there is that, like, because it was an H, you could technically option select the throw tech there if Akuma lands fast enough. So it's just like kind of multifaceted at the point when it's so simple.
Oh my God.
Perfectly timed Killer B with there as soon as the beam super ends to just raw S him in the face. It's the confirmation there. Zenpool actually getting the initial hit at the 99-second mark here. Kill this Vergil, please. I should not say anything. I stole your curse, apparently.
No, it's okay. Like I said, it's not our fault. We're not taking the credit for that anymore. It's the player's fault. Oh, unfortunate tag, though. Just the timing was a little too aggressive there. Especially when your opponent's in the corner, that tag almost never works out because they have a full stretch screen. So the tag is almost never going to hit them.
Sure, and Deadpool does get the kill on Viper here. Vergil coming in. And straight up with the meaty, but not ready off the S. Not ready for the wheel kick either. Overhead is going to be hitting Vergil. I don't know if that was a cross-up, but it doesn't matter. Wesker is coming in, trying to make this reversal. And not able to combo off of the happy trigger into happy trigger.
Oh my God. Nobody drops. And that's going to be crucial. Nah, never mind. It's fine. Just get the hit anyway. That's Lucetta coming through. 6 months. Appreciate you as always.
There was this like thing that you learned early on in like 2011, 2012. You played against enough Weskers, like the perfect sweet spot to punish Max and Wesker if they done it on the ground. And love to see what Zenpool did there, but it's just back and forth at this point. Tony Killa with the serve, going into the Spiral Swords here. Deadpool still alive, but that's going to be it for him if he gets a 3rd subsequent hit.
Oh, okay. He's able to get the super for the ant here as well. Settle with a gifted sub as well. Thank you very much again. Appreciate you for the support. As we get the pickup, listen, the gunshot only hits 1, but I can still make it work on both.
Going into the Dimension Slash Hero, the level 1 X Factor is unfortunately not going to be enough for Ryu here. The Tony Killa mix-up is Helmbreaker, called Samurai Edge. Once again, Seismo try to set up the round trip there. Deadpool does a whiff, gun straight across, and that could have been an easy punish for Vergil, but was not ready for it.
Kennybo with the gifted sub to me. I didn't know I wasn't sub. Shout out to you, homie. Appreciate you.
Okay, this is the first match this set. There wasn't an initial hit immediately, but 3 seconds in, we finally get an air throw here. Deadpool's going to be getting some big damage onto Vergil. Anti-AC counter.
Didn't have anything to be able to get the pickup off of that one. Teleports through. Nice block on the alpha counter. That was a sick alpha counter cost you too.
A bit of the fireball there, so completely unsafe. Vergil able to just punish without even an X Factor activation. Zenpool trying to save the insurance. Raw tagged office style. Like the West Coast dash under with the jab, but got the head confirmed.
Still finds the launcher. Deadpool's gonna die for the trouble. Vergil, I think we're just gonna rock it out on point. I think this is definitely the correct call. Just ride or die this.
Yep, Vergil, you gotta respect like 0, so just Oh, okay, interesting. Raw tag and a Viper there. Don't know if that was intentional. Might have held down the assist button a little too long, trying to do an assist call. Because it does manage to get the clean hit.
Yeah, unfortunate for Zenpool there. It looked like he might have either been experiencing some lag or might have had a DC there, because him walking straight backwards and then not blocking the low might have just unfortunately been a controller issue there potentially.
Yeah, that's what the chat is saying at the moment. And X Factor into the Tatsu though. Zenpool appears to be back, getting the confirm here into the punish. The two most terrifying characters are now gone, but we do have an Anchor Wesker, and going into the Tatsu here. Be safe here relatively. Goes into the Demon Flip dive kick for the cross up. Wesker was not ready. Tried to go into, looked like a down back heavy. Might have been a push block attempt.
Dude, he hit him with the ultimate. He the old fake controller DC gets him every time. That and having the Demon Flip cross up will always cross up in that situation. Super sick.
Oh, nice jump, standing heavy. That actually deals with Vergil really well in the air. And he's just get the confirm that time off of the Tatsu, and that's going to be, I think, just one bar necessary.
Yeah, being able to kill that with one bar and keep your most powerful character in the point position. Almost gets to confirm, but it was a touch too far for the launcher.
And Kila throwing out an EX Seismo at almost full screen, expecting Zenpool to approach, but Deadpool is always going to be backing up there. Gets the overhead and no confirm afterwards. X Factor here with Tony Kila trying to get this momentum started. If you're not going to kill off your hit, I certainly will.
Yeah, good use of the Thunder Knuckle there, being able to finally crumple. And there was really, well, I mean, it is Ryu, so there actually is the threat of the unblockable there. So that's actually an interesting little perspective to be able to get to see as we use the Seismo to stop any kind of attempt to get out of there.
I feel like it might have been a little late to set up the unblockable, but it kind of looked like Tony Kila was just planning to do the EX Seismo from the rip. In Eye Laser, you have to be extremely careful. This thing lasts way too long and has way too much durability for just being a button charge.
Definitely one of the best projectiles. A super crazy move. Tony with the, I was gonna say he was doing a good job with the burn kick cancel to avoid taking a lot of damage, a lot of chip, but too far. Akuma's normal's not working correctly in that spot.
A lot of chip damage still on Wesker. Almost a second bar setup. That gunshot is going to be the end of Wesker. C.Viper is going to be coming in, dealing with the rest of this X Factor from Akuma. No bars. Able to set up the chip out at this point, but we were just going to throw the fireballs necessary. That EX burn kick was the hair punishable, not as punishable as regular burn kicks on the landing. Viper's going to have to find a way in. Gets the raw S into the EX Thunder Knuckle, and that's going to be some damage. We'll be able to build the second bar just barely, but we'll have to burn it, unfortunately.
Oh, but Ryu, all we have to do is make her block something, but we dash underneath. No! At the bar, Seismo and just super kills him. Oh my god, Tony. Oh, if Tony does DP and then super, it definitely kills. It 100% builds the meter. That sucks so much.
I think Tony was just assuming that they had enough bar.
T-Hawk will be coming back? Listen, man. I don't know if we'll ever see him in a game again. I'm gonna miss him though. All right, so the Ryu on point against the Iron Fist on the other side. Obviously, got a decent amount of Shotos in the matchup here. Fun to get to watch. In the air-to-air right away from Mario with a sick confirm.
When you play Ryu, when you play Spider-Man, like, you just have to be able to get that staggered HS so well, and Mario does it so well. But unfortunately, the combo drop here is going to be pivotal. Weeberman gets the air throw confirm. Big damage on Ryu here, but another drop. And Web Ball did not cause the capture state? That's first for me. Oh, straight into the sidekick. Big damage onto Akuma here. That's going to be massive damage. He's still just alive, though. The 750k is making the big damage. Spider-Man getting hit, though. X-Factor. No X-Factor, but we are going to see the Hadouken into Shinku. Responded with the Tatsu over into the Shinku. Looking like a Dragon Ball Z fight out of here between two ordinary guys.
Okay. couple more fireballs here. Again, just trying to close the distance and get some pressure on. Both assists are bleeding for Weeberman right now, though. This is actually a big hit. Mario should be able to secure the kill off of this.
Absolutely, just going to go into the crawler assault there. I love how that feels, just input-wise. You can just do the... You don't even have to do the double DP. You can just carry other DP motion from the spider sting into the crawler assault. But Ryu is just going to get his ankles broken as he comes in. Goes into the web zip there, trying to get the meaty... I would say just like Airborne would have done, but y'all haven't seen me in a minute. It's the hit on Akuma, and Mario goes up clean 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things about Mario's game plan, especially with Spider-Man, is that his combos are, like, not very flashy, very, very simple, but they always lead to a knockdown, they always lead to a mix-up, and he always finds a way to make them work. But Weeberman is going to choose to start the Akuma this time and get that clean hit just immediately.
Damage there on the Ryu, going to be able to go and kill him just for 2 bars. Oh, nice block from Spider-Man on that point. Got the push block to get out of the corner as well. Zip down, gets the punish on Akuma. He burnt the spider sting a little too early. So won't be able to get a lot of damage here. We'll have to DHC into the Berserker charge and then just go straight into the Fatal Claw. And this is the Fatal Claw Super.
And Akuma somehow picks that up. He's able to utilize the wall mount as well for that extra bit of damage. And Akuma, obviously, very good at being able to toss the alley-oop to himself, but instead, it's going to be to Ryu this time.
Oh, Spider-Man getting the Uno Reverse card with his ankle broken that time. Ryu takes the kill for Weeberman and ties up the scoreboard. The empty jump S over the fireball gets the punish on Akuma in Street Fighter fashion. Gonna need that second bar. We'll be able to go into the crawler assault here. Possible raw tag back into Ryu here. Oh, stays. Tries to go for the meaty spider sting there. Ryu's ready to block. Light web throw is not the thing to do when you see Ryu above you.
Yeah, absolutely not. Super unfortunate to get put in that moment. Doesn't go for the supers, though. Just chooses to go for the mix-up. Interesting.
Oh, good navigation from Mario's side. Ends up staying patient, burning, forcing him to burn a bar. Not be able to confirm. That's a little late. Have to go into the crawler assault. Has the X Factor because Iron Fist is still on the screen. Gets the slow overhead on Ryu. That's going to be big damage here. Oh, going to a TAC, wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, TAC block is actually massive there. Pokes the low, baits out the push block, gets the hit again. Iron Fist is going to get picked up in the end, though. It's going to be him coming in with no X Factor. This would be actually ridiculous here. I don't expect to see it. But, you know, I've seen crazier.
Okay, Mario, I'm going to have to share some ideas with you because I think you might have been able to kill there. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, finds the hit again.
Attack there, trying to stay patient. Oh, in the shoulder. Gonna go into the Shinku Tatsu. That's gonna be a clean punish here. And goes into the Fatal Claw, keeps it simple.
Yeah, those two DHC actually in a really interesting, cool way, too, because the Tatsu, until the last, I believe it's only the last hit knocks down, so it actually leaves you standing for the entirety of the Tatsu. So if you DHC that super, super early, Wolverine just gets a standing hit and a full combo there. It's actually cool.
Yeah, for sure. You can see the raw S there with Ryu pick up off of Akuma. And it's gonna be 1 bar clean. Low life is going to punish him in the long run with the meter. Going into it regardless, goes into the maximum spider, get as much damage as possible, see if we can bait that raw tag or just possibly a wake up Shinku Hadouken. He's just a backdash web swing. It wasn't even Tiger Knee.
Oh, he gets the hit on the ground. It was a little too high for the confirm. Ends up still finding the X Factor afterwards. Mario is going to go into the super, take the kill, and is now into the top 24 winners side. Dude, the guy just can't lose.
Absolutely. Yeah, that Mario's just like super clean. Just being able to put buttons on people. the right time.
On stream, my favorite Kennybo team is for sure is his Hulk team. I actually think his Hulk team is his best team and the team he plays the most consistently with.
So I will say, I think Hulk is like one of Spider-Man's like most underrated partners because you use Gamma Wave assist with him. And the thing is that when Spider-Man blink dashes, Gamma Wave's on the screen, you actually cannot see him. It is terrifying.
That's kind of crazy.
Oh, nice guard break there from TJ. Fortunately, as bad of a matchup as this is for Hulk, if Spider-Man cannot escape the 99 seconds, it can be disastrous. And unfortunately, an inopportune raw tag there, straight into the Lariat assist, while Hulk has X Factor. You know, it's going to be curtains for him. Storm staying in the corner. Patient and good X Factor there. Stays patient, waiting for Sentinel to pop something. And Storm is where she is best right now with that level 2 X Factor. Going to be going into the Hailstorm. Hot tag into the Wolverine, possibly coming up. No, we're going to keep Storm on screen. Coming in with jump S, but Storm is not in the position to get the punish here. Old Typhoon, but the X Factor just ran out.
Yeah, he definitely thought he was going to have X Factor for that situation, I do believe, because the timing would have been right with the X Factor too. Unfortunately now, gotta be careful about how you do this. I mean, I think that Kenny Storm actually has a pretty decent chance in a moment like this because he is, I mean, he uses Launcher a lot, and Launcher is actually a great tool to be able to fight off Haggar if they're just going to pipe in like reckless ways, just like that.
Yeah, for sure. And Storm has one of the most disjointed, this is probably, I would say, out of most of the Marvel cast, or Sword characters aside. Crush going to go right through and big damage on Wolverine. Not going to go into the Gamma Quake to get the OTG on Wolverine and possibly set up a punish on Storm. But the trade with the Gamma charge is going to be a lot of damage.
One thing we need, okay, it does find the hit, but one thing we need to be careful about on the side of Kenny here is that Kenny's timings on when he's getting aggressive are really predictable right now. He needs to do a better job of like dashing down at different timings, different angles. It's like when he gets to peak of super jump, he's coming down with that.
Sure, Haggar manages the super jump over the Hailstorm just enough to be able to sail over it without getting locked down. Switching, Storm trying to find an opportunity to get out of the corner, create that space again.
That float, that's the key. I really like that. Already implementing it right there. Just a little too far.
Wonders here.
Oh, it gets the throw, the full confirm for it too. Time is running extremely low, so even if, I was going to say, I didn't think TJ was going to live it, but even if he did, I don't even know if you'd be able to make that comeback if you wanted to. There's not a lot of time left over.
Spider Sting there, you have to challenge that with Hulk with the anti-air Gamma charge in order to be able to get the armor or the H. TJ not ready for it, the space is created. Oh, an unfortunate X Factor pop for Kenny. Giving the happy birthday and the X Factor, those are way too many resources at once. We're going to be going into the Plasma Storm that's going to kill Spider-Man. Wolverine by himself with level 1 X Factor. Out to run out by the time he gets out of block stun, but he won't even get in the block stun as he gets crossed up by the Lariat on income.
TBT asked in chat, by the way, does Storm have the repulsion tech against Haggar like Magneto does? And a lot of people, they definitely correct answers in chat. It is just not quite as effective. Storm doesn't push them as far. I think it has longer, the frame data isn't nearly as good. And just like most measurable categories, it's just not as good of a move.
Yeah, there's just too much recovery on it, unfortunately, so it's not as spammable as Magneto's repulsion. Oh, raw web throw that's going to beat out any potential armor that Hulk may try to come up with, and we're going to be going in. Great X Factor tech from TJ. He watched the Lil Monix video.
Dude, I love, one of my favorite things is when high-profile reps of characters release tech to beat their own character, because they're like, I'm sick of you guys not labbing. Here's the answer. It's one of my favorite things ever. My favorite genre of YouTube video.
So, like, nowadays I'm, like, the biggest supporter of other Spider-Man players, but back in the day, I was the biggest, and I mean the biggest hater of Ultimate Web Throw resets, because I was like, this character kills everyone off of one touch. What are you doing? Skip the guaranteed damage. So, nowadays it's like, I still kind of feel the way, but, like, I will throw out an Ultimate Web Throw reset every now and then to see if my opponent's paying attention. But Kenny is getting the hit on Hulk here, going to be TACing up into the Storm. trying to get the flight combo, but stagger was a little too much from the online. And then the roll, unfortunately, the air throw was a little too high to be able to time that reliably.
Oh, tags into a better order though. Finds the throw as well. And of course, our homie, the Rocket Punch himself, gets the pickup and is able to go for the dash forward. Sick stuff.
Oh, went for the medium follow-up on the Gamma charge there. Went straight ahead, and Wolverine was able to punish on the recovery.
A lot of unexpected drop combos from a lot of tough places tonight, man.
It's the magic of Parsec, baby.
That was risky. Headbutt almost connects here. Is going to go super for the DHC, but it looks like we're good to go. Yep.
He might have been sniffing out an opportunity to try to punish the assist there, but that is going to be a punish on TJ's side with the Hyper Sentinel Force killing Wolverine there. A Lightning Spear to trade. Sentinel's going to take that trade any day of the week.
Yeah, good push blocking there too. This is going to be awkward. Just barely juggles. In situations like that, especially when you hit medium Rocket Punch when they're at like even height with you, it feels like they're going to be way too high. So that is like I don't want to say like completely risky, but like sometimes it feels like you're flipping coins in moments with Rocket Punch into hard drive.
Yeah, Rocket Punch hard drive, I feel like you have to say a prayer every time you do it.
Yeah. Okay,
I've seen a lot of Spider Sting here out of Kennybo. I'd love to see some air throw attempts in the place for against Hulk.
I mean, that's the Kennybo way of life. The man loves his Spider Sting, but unfortunately there gets him in a little bit of trouble.
Shoutouts to the to my old Spidey friends in the past. Mufasa used to refer to himself as the Spider Sting King, but we're not going to see Spider-Man on the screen right now as Hulk is dishing some damage on Wolverine right now, turning redder than Red Hulk could imagine with X Factor. Wolverine goes down, Storm coming on.
Dude, uses the lightning attack to escape there too. Doesn't want to go for the air dash. Wanted to go for something a little quicker with a bit of a hitbox as well, but there we go. Sneaks in the low.
Factor's gonna kill the whole, or like Spider Stinking. Love it.
I said, please clap. Please clap. Hard drive back into the corner. DHCs. Kenny, he pushed something.
Well-timed DHC from TJ, managed to capitalize Storm, mashing something. All you have to do there is just up back, block the, or chicken block the first punch and get the punish on the landing before the rest comes out. Lariat into the OTG, gets the Rocket Punch, calling the assist. Shoutouts to Tong. TJ, aka Tong Jr., putting on a reckoning right now. Spider-Man can make this comeback though.
At this point, the student has surpassed the master. We've watched the footage. Dude does magical things with the Rocket Punch here, and now just has to close the distance very slowly, and oh my god. Jesus Christ. Counter hit headbutt to find the mark. TJ makes it 3-1 and moves on forward. That was tough. So there's never any issues of any kind, and the quality is always so. My god, let me stop.
Oh man, I was hoping for the dock off.
No,
Sounds
no,
dirty.
He's gonna rock on the other side. He's gonna rock the Magneto. I don't like this costume just because Magneto with no cape, it feels like he is so unbelievably proportionally different that I just view him as a different character in my mind. This is not Magneto on the opposite side.
I would love to see someone just put a an animation together of him like rolling up his cape and tying it around his body like a sash like that. And seeing like, where'd his cape go?
Pass low coming through with the prime, by the way. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thanks to everybody for all the support tonight.
Oh, great placement there. Manages to get under Quack's approach downward with the magnetic blast. Gets the overhead, but Quack was fantastic on defense there. We're seeing the rocks, which is a signature for Quack playing the Magdoom Phoenix team. I've never really seen Quack play as meme or missiles in this situation. Oh, but the bitch rock, as my buddy calls it. Shoutouts to ETP Earl. unfortunately ruined the combo, but Quack did manage to get the kill on Magneto at the expense of all the bar on a Phoenix team that's not looking too good as Priest manages to get an initial hit.
Good damage, and the Spear Flame does actually connect in the corner there. Goes for the tag, and M.O.D.O.K mistimes his incoming, unfortunately, there. There is some upside to whiffing that on purpose occasionally, but like for the most part, just on layer 1 first opportunity, you're never going for that. There's no way we're going layer 5 right away.
Sure, and we heard the big shield come out. When you hear him say data loaded, that means he's using the intelligence there to put out the big Dorito. Nice movement there from Priest, trying to set up the punish, but unfortunately when you're on sick like that, you have to commit to the fly. That was a little too slow, managed to get out just in time. And, oh no, this is bad. Holyfield is gone, Phoenix is dead. The X-Factor here to stay safe. The Dorito actually is only X-Factor cancelable. That's the only way to recover from it. Photon Array would beat it out otherwise, and trying to keep that advantage at the moment. Priest, the X-Factor about to run out, finding an opportunity to slow it down and stall it out. Dorito is down though, won't be able to punish the hidden missiles call. It's the chop. The Blight on the way down from the Tri-Dash. This is an opportunity for Quack to make this comeback. Going on to the second game at the moment. He's backing up, trying to set up these missiles calls. Tiger Knee Disruptor with the TK Fireball call. Pushing him to the corner already. The rocks have hit Doom. Missiles are coming down. Magneto has to retreat at this point. Doesn't get the initial hit. Oh, and some slick movement from Quack there, but Priest sniffed it out. Got the air throw on the cardinal directions. Oh, and unfortunately, that was supposed to be a magnetic blast on the cross-up there. Only got a jump light, so Magneto managed to not only forward tech and get out of the corner, but stay alive. Phoenix will not be seen at this moment. Pulls the missiles here. Has to blink in. Tries to track the missiles away from the full screen. Manages to escape. Calls the Cynet Blaster. Skating around the screen right now, trying to find an opportunity to get Magneto out, get Doom back in, recover all that red life. Dashes into the Shockwave. That's going to be it. He expends his last bar, but here comes Dr. Doom. That's a lot of damage. Needs one initial hit to be able to get the snap here. Has the bar necessary. Snap with Nicky.
Holy throw attempt gonna get blown up. Good damage off of the super. We're having to back off a bit. And that's one nice thing for Quack here. Not afraid to fight it out here with the missiles, with the rocks behind him, excuse me.
Magneto trying to find an opportunity to skate around. All these fireballs are causing all sorts of issues for Magneto, especially the trap. The rocks are coming out. Manages to find it off this raw tag. On the other side, as Phoenix is retreating. Perfect timing from Priest. Oh, and I don't think that barrier was intentional. That looked a little late. It's going to be just enough damage. Phoenix getting the kill here. Still in level 2 X-Factor. Setting up the trap at the moment. Hits forward. Magneto was expecting the cross-up. Dr. Doom comes in, and once again, expected the cross-up. Got hit in front. Right, keeping it simple. Keeping it honest. Be able to get the S here. Tiger Knee the ball. And that's going to be it as Quack quickly ties up the second game. Magneto gets the fly. Oh, so quick.
Dude, clean movement. Tries to go for the air throw too. Is trying to be preemptive. Tough stuff.
There's one thing that Static Alpha and I always talk about when we're comparing Magnetos is that you see with Priest is that when you see him go in flight, at least in the 2016 era, he was doing a lot of cardinal directions with his plink dashes in flight. But there you were seeing him zigging and zagging, so it was kind of interesting.
Takes the kill with the Shockwave. Only had to spend the 1 bar. Again, I love to see these Magnetos who are not afraid to spend meter here when they have that Phoenix behind them. Still playing confident. Dude, he's calling Phoenix assist aggressively too.
Yeah, that's one thing that Quack picked up from playing with Ryan LV all the time is that you see the aggressive play out of Phoenix all the time, the assist calls and the playing on point and everything. Also, shout-outs to Rusty Shackelford as well, who would aggressively call Phoenix in neutral.
Damn, Team Super after we find the hit, the X Factor to make the happy birthday as easy as could be. Quack takes 2 now. Might be able to make this 3 in a row.
Only 69 seconds on the clock still. That third game, very quick. Oh my god, that's one Sonic Blaster that you saw that took 2/3 of Phoenix's life away. You have to be extremely careful.
Quack doing a good job staying on the ground there. Priest blinks up so aggressively, almost manages to get the interaction there. Still finds a hard knockdown though to be able to have advantage, and secures a throw off the full interaction.
Goes for the TAC, Priest sniffs it out, manages to tech it. Also the missiles, goes into the shockwave here, tries to just DHC into for battering and to get M.O.D.O.K out safely. Also the missiles, Magneto skates out, gets the Dorito set up. Sonic Blaster trying to just beat out these magnetic blasts at the moment. The Sonic Blasters, missiles are coming. Magnetic Blast is just avoiding everything at the moment. Magneto gets hit by the Sonic Blaster. Disruptor trades this time. Quack getting the horizontal combat in the air in his favor much more than Priest.
Dude, the one true hero of Dr. Doom's assists, that the unsung hero, is those bottom 2 or 3 rocks that come out when you call rocks because they low profile so many other projectiles. What a ridiculous amount of stuff that they interrupt. But we spend all of our meter, tries to get aggressive, actually does get the hit on M.O.D.O.K. Magneto barely any life left here. Dr. Doom in a similar place.
This is not looking good for Priest either. Level 1 X Factor has been burnt on both sides now. Quack has more favorable resources at this point. Magneto's down. Doom has to make the approach and make this comeback. Goes for the repulsion, or the attraction into the Tiger Knee Fireball. And that's going to be it. As Quack takes 3-1, that was extremely solid.
Yep, all you needed from a moment like that. Definitely strong showing. And, you know, cutting things through the way he needs to. I'm back. Sorry for the basketball picture for a minute there, guys. You bastards.
Love how someone named Left Hook said blame Southpaw.
True. They're right for that.
Alright, let's get underway. Ryu at the 99-second mark. Web Ball assist is just as terrifying for Hulk as it is for Spidey Point here. So to be able to take advantage of it, Hulk is just going to eat a raw hit here. Going into Shinku Hadouken, probably going into Maximum Spider here. No, we're not going into the TAC. Love to see it.
Dude,
just jump away.
It was so patient. What a polite way for Hulk to approach. He goes for the dash, waits, and then dashes again.
Goes into the Gamma Tsunami here, trying to beat out the assist call punish. But Hulk was not ready. Ryu goes to the other side, gets the punish. Looking way different than it did in the MDCI cinematic.
Oh my god, speaking of curveballs, Jesus.
Oh, in the last minute dash under with the web ball assist, Haggar was not ready for the cross under. Are going into the Maximum Spider here, probably going to be going back into the Shinku Hadouken. That massive damage. We are using the Rocket Punch assist here, so not going to be able to do much here. Goes for the Shoryu. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Decent way to be able to interrupt there. Try to spit the beam as best you can. Can't just call Haggar randomly, because things will get messy very quickly.
Climb in the tree on Sentinel.
No need for anything else there. It just goes for the DHC to be able to completely close it out there with the Spider-Man, and does. Haggar all by his lonesome should just go down, honestly and truly. I'm not sure what the character does at this point.
I think I was today years old when I found out that web ball assist just stands right under Lariat.
Oh, dude. Unfortunately, the super does not connect. Mario finds the win again. This is what I'm talking about when I say you can never count this guy out against anyone at this point.
You have to play solid against Mario. If you do not bring a solid game against Mario, Mario's going to beat you. And that's the main, that's the first requirement in order to beat Mario.
Just not having that neutral assist hurts a lot trying to approach web ball. Honestly and truly, that has been the difference maker, but here's the snap. Oh, and that
Patience from TJ here.
The Tong stuff coming through is one thing that Tong pointed out about TJ's gameplay is he wished he went for more guard breaks, and there we go, TJ implementing it.
Take advantage of those, get the guard breaks. You have access to the OTG assist, but the air throw from Spider-Man this time. Are we going to see an ultimate web throw reset this time? Pulse does not have the X factor to be able to get out of it. Oh, got a web ball instead of a spider sting. That's unfortunate. That's a DP motion, not a quarter circle. Goes into the Gamma Quake here, into the Hyper Sentinel Force. Going to be able to stall it out here, but the Gamma Quake actually walls Spider-Man from being able to punish with the Maximum Spider.
Oh, the web throw! And we get the web throw from full screen.
Sentinel is the only character at this moment that can get out of these at the moment. If you space the standing heavy correctly into the ultimate web throw, they cannot get out. The jump lights do not reach with these two characters.
And you can see he goes for the dash and then just waits, trying to entice him to do something. Doesn't commit to the second Gamma Charge forward on that one.
Great patience here, playing the footsies. I really just need to break down like frame by frame, like at the times at which Mario calls his web ball assist, because I feel like it's just like it's a very New York style in the way that he calls just the timing on it is immaculate.
That's not gonna reach.
It's gonna reach barely.
It does. Oh my god! I thought he was a touch too far.
All right, should be able to get the kill here. X Factor. Then backdash OTG. No, we're not gonna go for it. I respect it. Webzip is actually fantastic for dealing with Sentinel here because you're able to just bring him down, jail him essentially from that normal jump height, and there's no way that he really can do anything about it.
Oh my god,
nice raw tag in the Hulk here.
Tag, that's terrifying. Has to do something crucial here. 11 seconds left on the clock. You just don't have time.
Just gotta play patient here. Just do not call Spider-Man. And, yup, nice Hadouken. Goes straight to the character select screen.
That was also extremely smart of him to go for the... Oh, the switch up here. So he wants that projectile assist, which I do think... I think this is a difference maker in this match. 100%.
So you need to get the gold armor on Arthur because the web ball will actually eat up the first two daggers. Or just get the air throw at the 99-second mark. That works too. Nice patience here. The push block actually created more advantage for TJ. Wolverine got more separation and the daggers were still on top of him. Goes into the Fatal Claw here. Fatal Claw loops mid-screen. I'll try to get a little frosty there with the dive kick. Manages to get low after the neutral check.
Super aggressive choice to go for on the dash up there. Interesting interaction off of that. Tried to go for the jump S, a touch too far. Continues to low profile the lariat.
The main thing, as long as you don't go into standing buttons with characters as short as Ryu or Spider-Man, or Wolverine even, you don't ever have to worry about lariat if you stay grounded. Oh, has the X Factor here if he wants to keep Ryu in this state, but we're just going to save the princess, not have to worry about anything else. Shinku Hadouken get a little extra damage off the fireball as well.
Oh my god, and checks the legs, max distance. So back to the same side. Dude, Mario, even on the team switch, it's not enough. The full character, all three characters still alive on the finish.
That was impressive. And I think it's just a nice testament, like, just Mario plays like a seasoned veteran.
Oh, dude. It looks like they're about ready. I mean, we got our players here and ready to go, and Clem is going to continue to stick with the Deadpool team.
The Katana Rama on Zenpool's side and the quick work on Clem's side, which you can't underestimate that super jump forward call assist from Haggar from full screen. Clem will do it. Already in the corner now, trying to set up the unblockable. Zenpool just chicken blocking, manages to skate out right over the triple arrow assist, and that's going to be big damage on Arthur.
Oh, Haggar ends up falling into it and taking a bit of damage on his own too. Tough stuff.
Let's go standing heavy into the quick work. Clem is aware of Zenpool's go-to strings, and there's going to be the team super there trying to get the punish, and does get the punish. X Factor cancels to instantly recover, get over off the happy trigger. That's going to be a dead Ryu, and then not a dead Deadpool.
Has just barely able to live that. Goes for super jump up and actually does get the cash out again. And manages to kill the knight, dude. Arthur is gone.
The patience there. Don't bother to follow up off the Tatsu on block. X Factor's there to stay safe. Sniffed out something with Clem. Maybe just trying to get this chip out. Let's see the alpha counter here. Yes, we are. Gonna be able to stay safe. Nice dash.
The Nova stuff, he's good. Dash under, gets the jab, goes into the super for the guaranteed timing on your mix now. Back to the loop should be just enough here. No,
it will not. That body splash super does not do enough damage, and the demon foot dive kick immediately from Akuma is going to get the hit. And that is going to be a dead Deadpool.
Okay, so one more. Haggar comes in, has to block the initial incoming, takes a decent amount of chip for it.
Into those fireball supers, just trying to get as much frame advantage as possible. Unfortunately misses the push block, and that's going to be it.
Dude, that's so unfortunate there. I think maybe he just tried to push block in a moment where he wasn't blocking a fireball, because that super is feels super inconsistent in how you block it depending on the ranges.
And if you're not careful with the way that you push block, you will guard cancel and take yourself out of block stun. If you're already buffering the push block, you may get hit.
Super smart there to get into the hooligan from max distance on the crouch light into the medium.
Really interesting there. Clem decided to start Arthur because just being aware of Zenpool trying to back up at the start, and just to get the gold armor set up. Lariat's going to beat out that DHC into Shinku Hadouken, and the Hado Shoryu is actually going to beat out both characters.
Super surprised to not see an X Factor there from Clem when we were actually able to get the connection on the Lariat, but maybe just didn't want to overcommit his resources in that moment. But I feel like getting a character and getting Deadpool in when he has that much red health to burn would have been really, really good. I would have loved to see the X Factor, I think.
It is fine at the moment. So with that gold armor Arthur in the back, that can be a little dicey. If you pop X Factor a little too early against gold armor Arthur, you will get chipped out very quickly if you give him the opportunity to.
Go. Medium guns continuing to just try and harass here. I mean, Zenpool sitting on a lead, gaining a lot of life back on his Deadpool here. Ryu not taking too much incidental. This is a great situation for him.
Gets hit with the quick work at the very last second. As soon as he hit the ground, hit by the low. That's going to be it for Ryu. He's looking fantastic for Clem at this moment.
Okay, dude, Deadpool just a pixel of life on Zenpool's side. Maybe it's looking for the tag here, but you know, you don't want to be too predictable with it. Goes for the super. Oh.
Extra damage, that's a happy birthday!
Oh my god, dude. That is so disgusting that worked out that way, man. The Tatsu just clears everything out.
It's one thing you always got to be aware of with Akuma players like Zenpool and Living Legend. They will look for that opportunity to just dash forward, be Tatsu. You see you up backing and call an assist, they're going to get that happy birthday quick and easy and steal the game right from under you.
So the switch up now. Back to the, the new stuff, the old stuff. Clem playing that other team was him going back to his old team. So going back to the old new stuff here. The Jason Kiddo, the Ranma-sama, obviously a team that we see quite frequently. Another team that does a really good job of activating Haggar. And, functions really well in a ton of different orders. Obviously playing 3 characters that can absolutely all be point characters here, so super flexible.
A lot of chip damage being dealt to Haggar right now. Need to find an opportunity to try to get out, but Deadpool is going to be sniffing for that raw tag at this moment, so need to find an opportunity to get that second bar. Or just try to get in and get the hit. Oh, it's going to punish the hoodlum launcher.
Here, gunshots come through, but it's not enough to kill. He is reaching for it. I respect that.
Got a flame here, not safe. Maybe it is. No, Deadpool's pretty data.
I'm pretty sure if you're blocking it on the ground, you can always just shoot him.
I thought too.
Oh, one jab gets the flame carpet afterwards. Nice pickup here. Double forward heavy with the dark matter and takes the kill.
Set up now, put the flame carpet down. Not going to bother with getting Haggar back on point. Tries to set up the disruptor. Was not ready for the pickup. Spins right over and mistimes the X Factor confirm.
Yeah, it's super easy in the corner, but unfortunately in the mid screen there it's a little bit tougher. It takes a lot of chip damage on both of these supers. Oh my god.
No confirm. Have to dark matter a little sooner than that. Nice big bang. Great awareness from the spell counts. From the Chaotic Flame there. X Factor just runs out. Haggar comes back on point and falls into the disruptor with button.
Okay, does break away there. And oh my god, the back hitbox of the standing heavy. 30 seconds left on the clock. You're probably not going to go to time as we find the pipe. Always important to remember, though.
I'm finally on the board. The team change looking like it might be the potential to take this setback. Oh, trying to snipe him with the pipe.
Dude, yeah, just trying to be aggressive to close the distance there, but against Tatu, it's so difficult. Being a character that needs to function effectively at normal jump height against Tatu is such a task. Like, it's just so much work.
Tagging back into the Deadpool, getting the meaty set up. Dormammu gets the space necessary, tries to build a charge, but actually gets hit out of it before it's actually gained. And the recovery from the jump guns was supposed to be a ninja gift. Anytime you see that jump H guns that low to the ground, it's supposed to be a ninja gift.
Okay, unfortunately, that light snap not going to get punished from there. Just going to go back into the pillars. Good prediction and better use of the meteors there. Has the EM disruptor as well, just to make sure.
Block from Dormammu, managed to cover from that just in time before the Shuma-Gorath would have actually hit him. Oh, the down medium dive kick was not enough as the eruption comes out, and the purification chaotic flame is going to put Clem quickly on match point as well as we go into a game 5.
Yeah, doing a good job keeping himself afloat here in what has been a very, very tough matchup between the two. Right away, just tried to go for the super jump. Not quite there, though. Good evasion. And the switch has been doing wonders, honestly and truly. Just the addition of having a quick beam to be able to interrupt a lot of these things from Magneto, as well as having Dark Hole and the options of DHCing into Dormammu have just been the absolute difference maker, which is always interesting because watching Clem play a lot of the times, we would always say that, like, he has a great supporting cast of characters, but his Haggar is the star. Dude, it's been Dormammu 100%.
Yeah, and that's honestly kind of like the point of the Master CJ team really is to just like Haggar is mostly a distraction and Magneto's there really to accompany Dormammu. It's really the Dormammu show when you get down to the nitty gritty with the team.
Yeah, not the Master Siege. That's the Wesker.
Sorry, not Master. Wait.
It's
you're right. You're right. That was Wesker,
Kiddo,
not
Kiddo.
Yeah, sorry. Kiddo. You're on my mind at this point.
I feel you. Like we said, we can't know everything. It's too much. Tags back in. The two Shotos against the Master of Magnetism. The only two characters on this cast carrying nothing metal on them. Actually ridiculous. An even matchup.
Whoa. Wave dash up into the air throw. You can hear him scoop.
And he's able to get the X Factor just to make sure. Zenpool takes the kill and guarantees their spot. Winner's side top 8. Clem, another shark added to our growing aquarium.
Even if room's not painted, I will set up my damn desk and make sure that I'm here for y'all.
Oh, dude. Well, here we go. On to it. Back in with the... again, that's the fake Magneto. I don't know.
Another Magneto mirror for Quack at this point. Rocking the Magdoom Phoenix once again. We're not seeing any shenanigans from him this time. Joker, of course, rocking the Plasma Beam to try to combat the the ground game with that Unibeam assist.
Mustard Pie. You already know how much Mustard Pie put in the Matcherino. Shout out. Thank you. As always, thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you again to everybody who has helped out with this Matcherino tonight too. Appreciate you guys a lot, as always, for helping support these players. And as we always say, 100% of the Matcherino does go straight into the player's pocket, so it's always cool to get some money in there for these guys.
Play into the proton cannon there. Quack just stands up, doesn't even bother to do anything about it. It's a standing heavy. I think there might have been a dash or Unibeam attempt. The raw tag back into Dr. Doom. Combo drop from Iron Man.
Oh, he's looking for the air-to-air there. Air-to-air for Iron Man can be really awkward, but it's actually impressive how many of them he can turn into something, you know? Oh my god, and the snap straight afterwards?
I was going to say, Iron Man is kind of like a little baby Sentinel in the way that he combats in the air in this game. A lot of mid-range, and it's the same way you just wall out Doom constantly with your M's. Try to just set up things on the way down so that you just jail him, make sure he doesn't find a way to be able to scoot out. But Iron Man's going to have to wait till game 2 to see any more for that matchup, as Phoenix is running through these teams.
Shout out to Potato as well, coming through with the sub. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, to Scotty, if you haven't been watching for as long, or you just have been mostly been watching during the Parsec era, this is Joker's original team. He switched to Zero when we had our big Evo run, because I think he wanted to play the top tier stuff to be able to have a better chance at that one, if I had to guess. But yeah, no, this is the original team that Joker was known for a very long time.
I will say, though, this isn't 100% the original team that Joker used to play, because he ran Repulsor Blast for the majority of back in the day. Yeah. That was actually the assist he used to beat Chris G Canada Cup, or Recon? I can't remember.
One of those tournaments. That was a lot. There was, dude, there's a lot of canon lore in those old tournaments. Super sick. But just falls down with the S, gets the clean touch on the Sentinel, and Magneto with the cannon kill on the robot. Makes it 1-0.
Quack's still looking clean. I'm just always impressed. Like, whenever Quack busts out this team, it's very squeaky clean, is the best way to put it. Rubber duck.
Ooh, air was pretty good, and just going for the alpha counter into the hard drive, but that's a great fly for Magneto. Again, presence of mind to escape, but the full team is intact for Joker. That's big.
Oh, just the happy birthday!
Oh, it's such an easy kill on both. Where does this leave the meter situation? It leaves us at 5, so sucks to see the whole team die, but Quack does manage to have that Phoenix still intact.
Well, trying to set something up, but the TK overdrive on the landing recovery is going to be a momentum shift for Quack here. Dark Phoenix still on deck. Joker doesn't have an answer for it at the moment. Oh, the pistol whip is going to be an answer for it, though.
I was going to say, that's a good way to start.
There's not enough blocks like that stupid move.
Double jump and trying to delay here, just killing the full-timer out, and now Phoenix's health will begin to drain. He's either going to have to commit one of those bars to the regen, the absorption field. It's going to have to soon.
Spit can do it, the Disruptor can do it, anything can do it at this point, but just get the hit! Don't even have to worry about recovering life if you're on offense the whole time.
Oh, and Joker maybe tried to take an aggressive angle on the way in because of how low that health was, but it does not work out.
Damage on Dr. Doom here from Joker on the start. Try to win the point war. Big damage on Phoenix. Nice Unibeam call. That was absolutely perfect. Off the combo, though.
Oh no, I don't think this is gonna be. Oh, it is gonna pick it up. I wasn't sure if it was gonna hit. The X Factor's too early though. Doom is alive. That was the whole point of that X Factor there.
One more hit from the Proton Cannon would have been enough for Doom, but that might have been the exact window that Magneto needed in order to get the punish. He's trying to lock down Magneto at the moment. Goes for the Smart Bomb instead of the Unibeam there, not combating the air. For the Repulsor Blast, trying to catch Magneto on the way down. Manages to skate out to the Magnetic Blast. A lot of damage on Iron Man at the point. Oh, and that's going to be some big damage. OTG from the Shockwave into the Photon Array. Not good. Oh, is going to be going into the Phoenix Super, excuse me. Pops the X Factor, and the Disruptor is actually going to whiff as Sentinel sails right over it.
Yeah, that's another case of the character just not quite dying the way we wanted it to. Sets up the trap and manages to escape. Okay.
Oh, the Disruptor assist kills Sentinel. Add assist ball from Joker. And the Disruptor whiff there is too much recovery as Phoenix comes down with the diagonal jump S and takes it as Quack wins in a clean 3-0. And one thing you can always say about Quack is that he plays in the most unorthodox way. It's playing right now.
Damn. I love seeing JC win, but the triple Ryu, listen, the thumbnail would have gone crazy, is all that I'm saying.
We are seeing Dormammu on point here.
Interesting to see Dormammu on point, especially with this squad. I think that I've seen JC play other characters than Captain America before when he's opted into Dorm point, but you know, this is definitely the team I like the most from him.
Yeah, I think I like it a lot just because the Charging Star assist is going to be a really great get-off-me assist against Spider-Man. It's super fast. I think it's like 30-something frames to start up. And it also auto-corrects depending on what side they're on after he lands.
Doom almost gets completely cooked by the Ice Storm there. Great whiff punish here. Kennybo looking crazy on the Storm right now.
Certainly can't do anything about it. Didn't bother to go into the TAC. Just goes into an honest, clean, hard knockdown reset. Gets the hit off of the Berserker Barrage lockdown. And that's going to be it for Dormammu.
His mix-up is just meaty launcher.
Into the hypercharging star here. It's definitely going to X-Factor that. Storm is probably the most threatening character at the moment. Second to maybe Wolverine. Spider-Man getting hit on incoming, but unfortunately that's an awkward juggle because of the hidden missiles. Spider-Man needs to find an opportunity to get out here. Does the raw tag, and Captain America is able to sniff it out, get the recovery.
Oh, there's a really... It's one of those moments where you don't think about it, but like you could have fixed that combo with, like, you know how you do super jump and you jump again to cancel your momentum, but you still have super jump, so you can... Dude, that would have been so sick. I'd have gone crazy.
And it's just the neutral jump straight over it, but ends up getting hit by the honest, clean dash under. And Kenny looking pretty solid this first game.
Yeah, again, mostly off the back of the storm there. Once we were able to bring in the Wolverine, it was pretty effective, but the Aurora has definitely been the difference maker.
Barrage is definitely pulling its weight as an assist for Spider-Man in this bracket at the moment. Getting lots of damage in the lockdown on Dormammu. Finds an opportunity. Spider Sting King is not going to unfortunately work. Great DHC into the Hailstorm there. And it's just to get the kill on Dormammu, and Dr. Doom is bleeding. Second Hailstorm comes out. That's going to be it for Dr. Doom as Captain America comes in with level 3 X Factor, 3 bars, but no clear honest way to get in. Kenny just needs to play this safe and secure.
Oh my god, somehow finds a way. Doesn't quite get the full confirm though. Didn't believe in that first hit, so tried to go for a secondary reset a little too early.
This X Factor to stay safe. The Charging Star went all the way through the Whirlwind, beat it out. The Hyper Charging Star was ready to go. He's X Factor at the right time, trying to time out this level 3 X Factor. About 10 seconds still left on it. That's not safe. Lightning attack is super unsafe on landing on recovery.
Okay, and has 4 bars here, so we're actually in an okay spot depending on these hits. Oh, we had the hit on Spider-Man. That was definitely confirmable.
Is that Spider-Man, if you don't commit to anything, Captain America has an extremely hard time getting in on him. Goes into the side CAC, try to keep it safe, goes into the Fatal Claw. And that might be just enough. Goes into Maximum Spider. That might whiff. Oh, it does not. Be really careful about those steep upward angles with Maximum Spider. Sometimes it'll whiff before it even reaches.
Dude, that's every time Mario DHCs into it from like the Ryu Tatsu height and he shoots them straight forward. I'm always like, dude, no way that's gonna connect.
Yeah, I'm definitely like just like flinching whenever I see a Maximum Spider go up.
Oh, air to air was good, but wasn't ready for the second normal. Finds the launcher to pick up both. Doesn't even need to X Factor because he has the captain. Dude, the captain assist line is crazy.
Let's see if the Storm is worth popping the X Factor on. It has been in the previous matches. Oh, Chaotic Flame's gonna catch! And Dark Matter was a little too late there. The X Factor has to be done immediately after the final hit. Be careful with those lightning attacks. They're unsafe. Raw S is gonna hit. Double Typhoon. Go into the loop.
Okay, I mean, 1 down. It's gonna be a lot. Storm does not do past her supers. She does not do very much damage. Definitely one of the weaknesses of the character here. And the DHG and the Spear Flame to get really nice damage off of that. Storm at this point now just can't even handle taking incidentals.
It was a little too close to be able to do Elemental Rage there to punish the Photon Array. I think it would have caught her in the startup. Just trying to go up and come down, and JC meets her up at the super jump height, gets the hit with the medium.
Okay, we're in this. JC's still alive. Probably definitely good. Strong start to the interaction there, but ends up finding the open up afterwards. Anyways, missiles come down. It hits a little too late.
Oh, the web throw catches. Could be some big damage here on Dormammu. I'm gonna go for the side switch into the web throw. You can actually get go into a second web throw there, and then go over OTG and still be able to get the hard knockdown conversion into a Spider Sting to get a little extra damage. Possibly save on a second bar. But, Kennybo still manages to clear it out. Had 3 bars to spare.
Still interrupt just a bit. Gets the jump light. Tight little air interaction so far. Medium shield throw and closes the distance, but again, clearing out, using that Wolverine assist surprisingly effectively.
Oh, unfortunately, got a weird landing animation. Was not expecting to hit the ground that late with the shield slash. At that time, it was low enough to the ground. Once again, popping the X Factor on Storm here, trying to get that momentum. S not really able to convert from that at the height that Spider-Man was at. Wolverine comes in, level 3 X Factor on deck, but not even going to get the chance to use it. Hate to see it.
Oh, that's going to be a punish for sure. Yeah, we saw the launcher coming out, tried to get a little over-aggressive there, but I feel like it's hard to blame Kenny in that moment, knowing that you have X Factor, so you expect to probably be able to take a risk and cancel, right? But at that close range of Cap, you just can't.
Yeah, that's unfortunately an awkward timing. He's just playing around here. And he's just to get the cross up. Conversion.
Okay, continuing to just play it as defensively as possible here. Don't want to get caught in this exact situation here. This is all that JC was trying to avoid, and unfortunately, at least it's fortunately for JC, it's kind of on the ropes now, but Kennybo's looking strong.
I would just like to point out that Web Swing actually beat Fishhook there. Web Swing is actually like super criminal when it comes to how strong its hitbox is, and it will actually beat out most dive kicks in air-to-air situations.
Oh, and we choose to X Factor there just to make sure we get the character interesting.
Oh, could have raw S there. That would have been perfect against Cap doing the shield slash in the air. Well, into the Hailstorm that's going to possibly trade, but it's going to be great. Charging Star is immune, but the Elemental Rage, the wrong range, held the light instead of the medium there.
Yeah, unfortunately just gets him, but that's not who we were looking for. Captain America goes down, Dr. Doom. Oh my god, and back to the same side. When the game is on the line, you already know it's going to be same side. The reverse Justin Wong on the TAC. Wolverine pulling up the rear on that one, but still able to make it work. The damage is crazy. 3-2.
Absolutely impressive on Kenny's side. Great patience there, bro. We still haven't had that conversation, Monix, but that'll happen another day.
All right, so it looks like we had another match actually come through, and it seems like we are going to have Clem versus Priest here. The Priest taking a DQ victory over No Life here to get into a qualifying matchup now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been a really fun matchup to see, but we didn't get to see it on stream anyways. But at least we get to see some M.O.D.O.K in action up against Clem. Trying to just defend himself. Nice version off the magnetic blast. Wasn't ready for it. The missiles didn't come down the way that Priest wanted.
Okay. Like up, close the distance, trying to find that touch when you can. Instead, it's just going to be super for the swap out here. And, I mean, we do save our assist here, and we get the blink up. Was that a punish? Oh my god, the clean movement.
Dorito set up the, booger into Q. If he gets one level of intelligence here, this turns into an even worse matchup. It's not even going to see the opportunity for it. M.O.D.O.K's goal right now is to just try to wall out Magneto as much as possible if he ever tries to skate across the screen and approach. Those balloon bombs set up. Sonic Blaster whenever he comes down. Oh, yep. Analyze Cube set up. He can get the Big Dorito out whenever he wants. And Big Dorito is there, but skated away from it. Stay next to the Dorito as much as you can. Clem is going to capitalize off of that Popsy X Factor. Feels M.O.D.O.K, Magneto coming in and gets thrown by his clone.
Thundercat coming through, by the way, with the $5 contribution to the Maturino. Thank you very much. Appreciate you a lot. So that's why I love wrestling. Appreciate that.
This entire team is just a bad matchup for Haggar.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely... Priest is one of the worst people you could possibly see in your bracket path when you play any kind of big body stuff. because it is, like you said, having to deal with Magneto, who already is very, very tough to be able to catch. M.O.D.O.K is a character that not only is it difficult for the matchup, but how often are you really getting like experience at the level of Priest when it comes to M.O.D.O.K? And the Dr. Doom is his own whole can of worms. So it's just, like you said, this is a nightmare person to play against. But we're going to switch up. We're going to bring out the Strider assist, actually.
Yeah, try to get a little air control against Strider, but the thing is, you got to be super careful with your assist calls. Haggar, that's the closest thing he has to a neutral assist at this moment. And Magneto players, if they know you're calling Vajra, it's going to be a quick kill. Tapping in, raw tag into Haggar, that won't get the punish. No S to contest that Vajra at that point. So we are going to see a Team Super. Oh, tries to go into the Shockwave, and that's going to be big damage.
Dude, it's perfect there. Is able to get the absolute ridiculous interrupt here. X Factor is popped though, but like we said, air control with Strider assist here. Priest is very extremely. Think about where Priest is from. This guy has some of the best experience in the Strider matchup here. So if there is a M.O.D.O.K who's going to be able to navigate against the ninja, it's this guy.
Yeah, I've seen all the ways. Actually, I've learned all the ways of how. Oh, nice punish on the teleport there. Anytime you block guns, always be ready to throw if they teleport afterwards. But yeah, I stole all the ways that Mothman will punish Vajra, and just like if you're in SoCal, you better know those because you got some hell of Strider players out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as far as matchups go, there's no better spread of players and characters between Mothman and Priest living in SoCal. Yeah, they have everything you could ever need against Strider. But there you go, takes the kill. The M.O.D.O.K comeback is ridiculous, brother. That no X Factor hurt. I mean, you had to spend it. It was a great way to go, but as soon as Priest got away, dude.
Yeah, the problem is just that like anytime you play one of these pro docs, if you will, just like you have to be ready for the M.O.D.O.K comebacks because they will easily happen. If they do one hit, the hardest part is just getting the initial hit when you're playing keep away against them.
Oh, just swung the light there, was able to get the interrupt. He dashes underneath. That wasn't even a command though. That was a hit throw. He just was lost.
Light hooligan throw to anti-air Magneto on the way down, and we're gonna Team Super try to chip this out at the moment. Yeah, just accept the death. Oh, Cold Doom on that forward tag. Big damage at the moment. M.O.D.O.K has to deal with it. Was not ready for the quick work assist on the jump back. There you go, body attack to punish. Something I completely forgot was even an option with all the punishes that M.O.D.O.K has on Vajra. The photon shot there, won't be able to get anything off of it. On the missiles here, trying to just stall as much as possible, recover this red light from M.O.D.O.K, get M.O.D.O.K back on point somehow. Nice Sonic Blaster, it is a menace against the Vajra assist. Doom is about to get chipped out, raw tags, gets red for it. That's going to be a quick chip out. That might be checkmate for cross up Vajra.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Clem, we're back. That was an interesting little mix-up at the end there. Works out in the end. Gets the hit and chooses the X Factor. Yeah, I mean, not having a way to be able to combo off of it fully is always tough for Haggar here, but it's well worth it if you can keep him in the corner.
M.O.D.O.K is at his worst when he's stuck in the corner on incoming, but will be able to get out, scoot away with the flank dashes. Don't even have to do the tricky hitbox stuff. And has to go into Killer Illumination here. DHC into the Sphere Flame. It's going to be able to hit Haggar, get some damage, and come down to clear the Happy Happy trigger. Sonic Blaster is super good in this matchup.
Jumps up and finds the throw. Okay. And the pick up there didn't use his ground bounce either, so gets to extend even further.
A little Team Super here, and that's just enough. Had 4 drop kicks ready to go. Go into the S, and the dropkick might do it. No, it won't. Factors to stay safe. It's gonna be a clean punish. No, it won't. Not block the initial punch, so there wasn't as much opportunity to punish.
Oh no! And because of his assist layout here, he's gonna get a full pickup. Tries to go for the reset there.
Legend can call 2 for 2. Just another M.O.D.O.K comeback.
At that point, put Legend in the booth. He's got it. Oh my god, he had the punish there. Didn't believe, though, backs off. But I mean, with this amount of life here, it's just going to be incidental to kill Priest, to be honest.
It's going to be a chip out. Unfortunately, is in the range there. Won't be able to get underneath it. Not even a crouching animation would have been able to help M.O.D.O.K low profile under that. Oh, starting point M.O.D.O.K here. Love this.
Oh my god.
Set up the Dorito,
Switch
though,
back.
at the wrong time.
Switch back. Not like this. He said go back. M.O.D.O.K is going to die. Oh, that's so crucial here, because this is like, this makes this so much more manageable here. Still not a great matchup against Magneto here, but the threat of M.O.D.O.K being on, it makes you, just like this, you feel like you can use your X Factor so much more freely. This is an awesome situation for them.
Absolutely, but you cannot underestimate Priest Doom. He's known for some of the most iconic Doom comebacks. Has that level 3 X Factor on deck. As soon as he gets a single touch, it's going to be great. Has to pop X Factor here.
He's managed to get the super dip away, though, so actually evades a ton of the damage he was going to potentially take.
Be able to do that team super sneaky stuff anymore. Unfortunately, was not able to pick up off that butter gun, though, because Vajra was on its way down. Quick work that time because he's in the air. Just some escape. Oh, got a little too frosty there. Was expecting the up back, tried to go for the air throw, and ends up getting jabbed on the way down. This is the ideal situation for Priest. Strider is just short of being able to get the 3 bars, so if any too much defense here, be able to get the 3rd bar, just need to clear some space, get the Ouroboros going, but that might not be an ideal opportunity.
Straight in. Actually, of course, yeah. I mean, if you do that at the same time, it trades, but if you do it first, it does beat it completely clean here. The 9-1 matchup, brother.
This is actually not as bad as people think. You just need to be able to skate the right way with Doom and know how to respect the bird bomb properly.
Oh, gets him again, though. Vajra gets the hit, and the 9-1 matchup continues for Clem, taking it 3-2. And some stuff right now. This is
Bro?
TJ's playing one of the teams of all time on this left side.
Oh, that's not Harangeki. That's is that Ryujin? The jump S.
This purple Hulk scares me, by the way. It's like purple pink Hulk. I don't know what it is. Something about it makes me nervous.
It looks like it's just like glowing off the paper, like some college notes, like that you really needed to keep track of. That is like a highlighter purple. And into the Sugun move. Goes down. Here comes the 0.
A couple people in chat are saying, show me the tech, and I can't believe he picked it. So this is a known quantity for some amount of Marvel players. I for one, am confused.
You're not the only one. Haggar has to make a monster's comeback at the moment. Vergil being called from full screen, no punish. Body press, oh, unfortunately skated a little too far forward as Jam Session also went far forward. Doesn't go for the punish there, knows to respect the super lingering hitbox on the explosion there.
For the jump over, as soon as he lariats, he knows he has to X Factor. Great push block to push him back into the Jam Session here. TJ, unfortunately, whatever tech he has with this team, we have not gotten to see any of it here. It's been mostly him just kind of avoiding 0 projectiles as one does. Okay. How does he live that? It's so unfortunate. now. It's a super jump, stalling for time a little bit here, trying to find something, anything, and unfortunately it's just not going to find its mark there. The fireballs come through, and Yuli's going to put one on the board.
It's not going to beat out the jam session, but that Gamma Charge will beat out Zero. That's for damn sure. X Factor to confirm. That's going to be some big damage here. Great tech on the double jump. Hammer punish. Got a little too frosty trying to chill in the air with Dante.
The popping X Factor and Hammer gets destroyed. I mean, it is a good move, but unfortunately it does not do anything against the armor there. That was a cute little extension with the Gamma Wave. I like the idea. I see the vision.
I think there was the Buster was released too fast, so I don't think they got the level 3 confirmed.
The tag out now. It's like Zero in the anchor position.
Snapback goes in the Devil Trigger. Doesn't even bother to try to save any of the bars to get a DHC out into Vergil at this point. Gamma Quake comes out, and the Rikoha dashes back with punishable.
No way it hits! Oh my god, he goes so good. Mu tries to look for the throw instead. He shimmies backwards. Good movement, but no. Why are you doing the day one vanilla loop comp? Do a combo, man. Of course, S.
Didn't get the punish on the Raikou-Zen. That was actually unsafe. Not having the Buster there. Into the Segenmu. They get that chip damage. Here comes the Devil Trigger, though. Trying to lightning back. He gets a sweet raw tag into Vergil here. Oh, tries to call jam session, but Zero has a sword, my guy.
All right. Okay, that was a little low to the ground, maybe a little nervous, but it's good. We're in there. No way he has these.
It's the player one side, everyone has them.
We'll never know because he only needed one. We'll never know.
The level 3 Buster with just enough hits. Gamma Charge to punish, X Factor to stay safe.
Yeah, caught him reaching there. Vector's definitely smart. Getting rid of Hulk. I mean, this has been the star of the show so far here, but I mean, TJ Zero, I'm willing to still give it a chance. I want to believe.
Was an opportunity, low profile and under everything. Pops the Segenmu, dashes up into a level 2 Buster, but gets hit by another Segenmu. All tags into the Haggar, manages to stay safe.
Oh, dude, the air-to-air just works perfectly and ends up backing off there. Doesn't want to overextend.
Honestly, would have expected like a Hadengeki assist on Zero here, especially just because there's not really much of an assist on this team. So the Rikoha has no choice but to, because Segenmu was already activated.
Had to make a tough choice on that one. OTG comes back through again. Yuli killing the Zero here, dominating the mirror match and leaves it down to just Haggar.
We're going to have to pop X Factor. Yep, avoid the chip out. Nice assist call there. Came out after the pipes active. Frames were already gone. Really up on match point.
TJ's not switching either. There's no. Oh, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to go down with the ship. Doesn't want to go down with the with the Zero. I thought for sure he was gonna stay.
Oh, we're going. Okay, yep, we're going the classic. Classical.
Back to the Rocket Punch. Fun fact, by the way, I feel like people. He did play drones at first. He just switched to Rocket Punch.
Right. It's the inverse KBR.
There we go, though. Good damage already. Yuli trying to close this out here. TJ ends up falling for the reset. Almost gets caught a happy birthday.
Sentinel Force gets a lot of damage on Vergil. Super jumps at the wrong time. Could have got more damage. It's the rocket punch in the hard drive. Vector is about to be gone on both sides, and we're going to have a clean, honest match. Aside from the fact that, you know, we have 0 jam session on the other side.
Oh, that was a good jump after the launcher there. Jump medium vamps the meter from him too. Gets the interrupt.
Oh, nice spacing there. Punished the jam session. Got a little damage in. We're going to be going into the Segenmu here. Going to be able to... Could have gotten a clean punish on Sentinel here, but tried to go into the air and approach and get a full combo. Chip damage on Sentinel right now, trying to find an opportunity in. Nice raw tag into Haggar there. Managed to side switch and gets 0 in the corner. Some damage on Dante. It's another bar, though, for the Segenmu. Punch Super is going to hit. Oh, it's not going to be able to up back it just in time. Buster recovers too fast. Gamma Quake comes down. We'll be able to get the punish and waited it out just enough to be able to get the punish after it's all gone.
Yeah, managed to secure the cross up, get into the perfect position to be able to get the answer here, and now should be able to get the cook up. Hulk easily dead without needing any extra special treatment here. Haggar and Sentinel looking to potentially have the same fate. Unless
from the shadow was not enough. Rocket Punch gets it.
This is the only
super here, though.
This is the type of combos you can only get from Rocket Punch, baby. Oh my god, he just hits him with a launcher. I love it.
Have enough bar to be able to go into the $1 million DHC Spiral Sword, so didn't even bother after the fireworks. Comes in, trying to run out this Devil Trigger at the moment. Oh, nice tech from Yuli. Be careful with Haggar.
DT activates again. Time is really starting to run low, and things like this throw kills so much time off. That hard drive had to hit. It was the only chance we had. Gets the throw, but there's not even close to enough time.
Fortunate. Oh, got the cross up. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that is just a little unfortunate timing there. A little bit of a tease, but it does not work out.